We welcome you to the St. Louis Park Rec Center here in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Getting ready to go here on the final day of this tradition in the park tournament. Should be a good one this afternoon. The Holy Family Fire against the Wayzata Trojans. And we'll hear the starting lineups here for both clubs. Starting goaltenders, it'll be Bailey Huber again in net for Holy Family. And then in net for Wayzata, it'll be Danny Fraga, the senior goaltender for the Trojans. We're going to pause here for the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Back here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center, we're just a couple minutes away from puck drop between the Holy Family Fire and the Wayzata Trojans. Taking a look at yesterday's action here at the Tradition in the Park tournament, the Holy Family Fire took on Lakeville South in the 12 o'clock game. Very good action between the two clubs. Lakeville South led 2-0 after the second period, but the Fire tied it up with about 3.5 minutes to go. But then Lakeville South got a big goal from Jack Novak with 1:18 left, so the Cougars take down the Fire in that one, and then the Wayzata Trojans took on the Vanilde St. Margaret's Red Knights last night at 7:30, and they lost that one by a 6-3 final. So both teams looking to rebound after losses in day 2 of this tournament. So it looks like it'll be Ben Lutke to take the draw here for the Trojans to begin this game. And we'll get underway here. Face-off won by the Fire as they control at center ice. Collision up along the wall. Being chopped at here at center ice, and now Fire deep by Dylan Lewis. Huber will leave this back behind the goal for Redden. And the Fire come up ice now on the right wing side. That one chopped away and fired right in on Fraga, able to make the save. Up along the boards it comes. Roloff's battling there. And now the Trojans will pick it up back behind the net. Good forecheck here though by the Fire. Fetchko. Now the Trojans exit the zone. Here they come across the blue line. Held on to here by Wayzata's Tommy Bergsland. Shot from the point was blocked. Trojans still have it. Joel Matthews crunched up along the wall. So this will come to the other side. Fire trying to exit their own end. They do so successfully. And chopped up in the air here. Gloved down by Joel Matthews. And the Trojans will play it back in their own end. Here comes Matthews again now for the Trojans across the line, right into the glove of Bailey Huber for the stop, with 15:41 remaining here in the first period of play. Taking a look at this one on replay, Matthews just able to hold up here on the offsides and then get that quick shot off. So that'll set up an offensive zone draw here for Wayzata. Big slap shot from the point, blockered away by Huber. That came off the stick of Michael North. Now battle up along the boards, comes out through center ice. This one played in deep by North again. Huber will ring it around the boards. North battling again there for Wayzata. And now up to the point. North gets the shot off, but missed the goal. Another try, stopped by Huber with the stick save there. This one backhanded back in to the corner. And it'll be picked up here by the Holy Family Fire. Flung in deep once again by North, who will come off for a line change. Nice moves there, but a couple of collisions. And looked like there could have been a penalty called there against the Fire, but that will not be the case. Trojans back the other way. Nice move there, cutting inside at the doorstep, and they score! The Trojans strike first. Let's take a look at this one on replay. Nice move there from Nick Gardner, and then he fed it right in front of the slot, and it may have bounced off a Holy Family defender. In front, we'll see who gets the goal here. But the Trojans strike first, and they lead at 1-0. Off the draw, Trojans win it again. Bergsland trying to cut through center ice as he backhands it in deep. So Dylan Lewis is the one who's going to get credit for the goal for the Trojans. It's a big one as they strike first here early, looking to avenge their loss against the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights from last night. Big slap shot, scores! The Trojans strike again. That's Tommy Bergsland. And it's a 2-0 lead. I believe that's one's going to go to Jack Kimlinger and not Tommy Bergsland, but regardless, it's a 2-0 lead here for the Trojans. This one tipped in deep here by the Fire. Pinonimi trying to grab it. Now a centering feed. Good save there by the goaltender. And Fraga able to make a couple of key stops. Fire still looking to strike here. Pinonimi along the walls. He flings it over to the top of the key. Spinner with the shot. Pad save by Fraga. Battle up along the wall. Pinonimi in there again. Trying to fire that one to the point, but this one's deflected off a Wayzata stick, and back into their own end are the Fire. Early 2-0 lead here for Wayzata. And the Fire offsides there, so we'll get a stoppage with 13:21 to go in period number 1. Face off just outside the Wayzata zone, and it looks like that top line centered by Garrett Pinonimi will be on the draw and on the ice for the Holy Family Fire. This one bounced off a skate in front. Into the corner it goes. Trojans along the wall. Pass there, missed, but they'll enter the zone. Back behind the goal. Jorgensen trying to work this up for the Fire. Now through center it comes. Batted down by a stick. It's still played here by Tucker Ness. Charchenko gave it away behind the net. Could hit to free up that puck as it will not be out though. Wayzata able to keep it as that shot goes wide. Flipped out here by the Fire. Off the body of Charchenko. And a tie up here results in a loose puck. Here's Bergsland cutting in, and he just lost the handle. Good poke check from Danny Redden. This one will be played back behind the goal. Now the Fire looking to strike again. Centering feed and a fan pass there, and so it'll come out through the neutral zone. This one fired in deep. Cut off by the goaltender, Fraga. Up along the boards now it comes. Shot there. Stick to side by Fraga. Being whacked at again. And Fire can't keep the zone, so the Trojans come the other way. Across the line. Here's Matthews with the shot. And that goes to the corner. Still some action here up along the boards. Backhanded in deep. And now it comes free through center. No icing, says the official, so this one will be tracked down by Mortensen. Mortensen gave it away. And so the Fire get a quick goal there. Let's take a look at this one here on replay. Sorry about that delay there. We're back underway here as the Fire now have cut the deficit to 2-1. This one will be played up the boards here as the Fire look to even this game up. This one out of play. So we'll get a face-off. Wilson's going to get credit for the goal, and that'll be his 4th of the season. So again, the score reads 2-1 in favor of the Wayzata Trojans. It'll be Fairchild on the draw here for Wayzata. Can't win it though, so the Fire get it back. Banked up ice. And no icing, says the back officials. It was tipped in. Bergsland battling along the boards. Trojans break free with it. Up the right wing they come. Schneider trying to cut inside. Picked up by a teammate. Nice move there. And a save by Huber. Excellent work by the Trojans to get inside the zone and make something happen. Let's take a look at this one here on the replay. You can see Schneider cutting inside, and then with him was Luke Fairchild, who was the one that got the shot off. Good effort from him. Off the draw. Bank pass to the other side. Rolling around off a skate. Fire try to exit the zone now. Redden. This one up through center. Pinonimi trying to feed that pass across. That didn't work out. They'll go back behind the net. Fetchko trying to grab a hold of it. A couple of Wayzata players down. Penalty's going to be coming up here against Holy Family. It's going to be a tripping call. Let's see if we can see where this happened. Right behind the goal here. And you can see number 16, Lucas Jorgensen, go down. Or excuse me, with the tripping call. And so Jorgensen will sit for 2 on the trip. That'll set up the Wayzata power play. First opportunity of the game for either team. Matthews on the draw here for the Trojans. And it's one back to the point. Big wind up here. Restore a rebound loose in front. Huber able to reach out and make the save. What a stop. Penalty coming up here. It's going to be against Holy Family. Extra attacker will hit the ice. Shot on goal there. And now to the corner it goes. This one will be whistled down by the officials. And another penalty coming up here against Holy Family. That back official had his arm up all the way. Looked like he indicated a holding call. But the Trojans will now have a very lengthy 5-on-3 power play. Minute 41 seconds and a chance to even this game up. Penalty here is going to be against Charchenko. So again, a lengthy 5-on-3 chance here for the Trojans, who look to get their lead back up to 2. At the point it comes. Bergslin hanging on to it. Across and now down low. Nice puck work here as they set up shop on this 5-on-3. Big one-timer and scores! Nice shot. It snuck through the goaltender and Bergslin gets the goal. A power play goal. It's 3-1. See this tic-tac-toe and the one-timer. Bergslin with the nice goal. Kimlinger is going to get the primary assist on that one. And so it's 3-1 Wayzata. A lot of goal scoring here early in this one. And Trojans still on the power play for 1:40 as well. So they'll still have a lot of time left to work with that power play unit that just scored themselves a goal. Matthews now spinning away from pressure. And down low it goes to the corner. Fairchild banked it up to the point, kept in. At the point it goes again. Trojans holding on to it, working that power play. Down low as it's cycled to the corner. Good hustle from Danny Redden of Holy Family, but it's kept in. Bergslin hanging on to it. That one's deflected. And Kimlinger back to Bergslin at the point. And he gets his return feed. Nice passing here. Here's the shot and a whistle as the back official blew it dead there. This face-off will come outside of the zone. Wayzata had that rebound too at the side of the net. But this face-off will come outside the zone. Podiak unable to win the draw for Wayzata. It'll be pushed to the corner and hustled after here by Ganas. And now the length of the ice. 40 seconds to go on that Wayzata power play. As dangerous play there from Frega. Had to get it off in a hurry. Bobbled here, but moved forward by Wayzata. Off the skate there. Now it goes to the corner. Big wind-up clear attempt. Held in. Mortensen just getting a handle on it here. Still some action here up along the wall. Held in by Mortensen. Able to push it to the corner, but now fired out by Holy Family. So this one will kill off the remainder of the power play as Fire now back at full strength. Podiak able to shoot that one right on and held on to by Bailey Huber. Let's take a look at this one here on replay. A regroup in the zone here for the Trojans, as you can see, and then a quick shot right on goal. And that'll set up another offensive zone faceoff. Quick snapshot right off the draw, missed the net. And played up through center ice by Lewin. Now Wayzata back the other way, nice feed on the left wing. There's a shot that scorches over the top of the net. So this one goes into the netting and out of play. Well, you look at this puck picked up here at center ice and an excellent pass over. And of course that one sailed right over the glove and into the netting. Fire win the draw. It's Redden with a nice feed over for roll-offs. This one goes deep, no icing. Hustled after here by Pinonimi. Centering feed, loose, and held on to here by Frega. Had to reach out to make that save. Coming up next here on MN Hockey TV at 2:30, we've got the Cloquet Esco Carlton Lumberjacks taking on the Elk River Elks. And Cloquet had a very big win yesterday, 5-0. Up the ice it comes. Money trying to get it deep. He's rubbed off along the wall there by Charchenko. That puck still loose at the doorstep, picked up by the Trojans. At the point it comes, deflected, and it missed the net. Good chance there, but it just went wide as this one's Whistled dead on a hand pass. So this play will come all the way down to the other side. .7:05 remaining first period. 3-1 Wayzata lead. Lots of goals so far. Off the draw, Trojans win it back. Be run around up the boards. And here come the Trojans into the offensive end. Schneider able to get the pass off. Good save by Huber. Able to blocker that one away. That puck's freed up, but not quite out by the Fire. Some action along the wall. Lewis was hit there. And so now Holy Family trying to exit the zone as they have the puck. Could be a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Wilson. Along the board, Schugel trying to find his man at the point. Schugel with the shot, blocked in front. All kinds of traffic there. 6:23 now to go in period number 1. At the point it comes. Big windup. Missed the net. And one coming off Michael Spinner's stick, who scored a goal yesterday. Wilson. And it's moved up to the point. Good keep here. Redden trying to work his way into the corner. Couple of hits free that puck up. And so now it'll be picked up by Spinner again at center as Wayzata will make some line changes. Spinner able to muscle it deep. It'll be sticked away there, but hang on, we've got a whistle. Looks like we're going to have a penalty call here, a slash. And I believe this is going to be against Wayzata. And Ben Lutke is going to get a slashing penalty here. So Lutke goes to the box here with 5:49 remaining in period number 1. And so that'll set up a Holy Family power play. That top line's going to be out there. Pinonimi will center it. Fetchko to his left. And then it looks like Wilson to his right. Battle here in the corner. This one cleared up to the point but held in. Nice play by Spinner. Gets his return feed as he muscles it back. Spinner with the play. Pinonimi's shot is blocked in front. Good stick work there by Joel Matthews as the Trojans come the other way. Fairchild cutting inside, backhander just over the top. And now this one up along the boards. Grabbed here by the Fire. Now Spinner grabbing hold of it again now. Action here right in front of the scorer's table. And now Pinonimi finding it. 1:12 to go on the Holy Family power play. Pinonimi moves it to the point. Spinner. And back over. Spinner again. Pinonimi trying to go to the back door. Shot. And they score. Nice wrist shot there. Not sure if it went in or not at first. But the Holy Family Fire have cut the deficit now to just 1 goal. So Jorgensen gets the goal, and an excellent pass over from, looked like Spinner at the point. And so Holy Family cutting that deficit now to just that 1 goal. And power plays have been good in this one. Wayzata with a power play goal, and now Holy Family gets one of their own. Wayzata has it in the offensive end. Good collision there along the wall. Will free that puck up as here come the Fire. Looking to even this game up at 3. Fired in deep by Strand. It'll be played to the corner by Fraga. But intercepted by the Trojans as they exit through neutral ice. Flipped up through center, but not quite out. Good keep. To the corner it goes for Breon. Breon pinned up along the wall. Teammates there to help him out, but the Fire escape free with it. Now back down low it goes. Charchenko looking to re-energize his club here. and get this goal. Look out, this one coming right into the stands. And so we'll get a stoppage. 3:50 to go here. It's been a very exciting first period. 5 goals total scored so far. 3-2 is your score in favor of Wayzata, who led this game 2-0 and then 3-1, but Holy Family has cut into that deficit again here as it's now 3-2. Working along the boards is Schneider for the Trojans. Fire can't quite seem to get this one out. It's held in again by Schneider. Trying to push that one to the goal area. And now up along the boards it comes. Pinonimi, nice pass over. This one's deep. And Pinonimi will cycle it back. A loose puck wobbling here. It'll be grabbed by Wayzata. They'll flip it out. And a nice glove down here by Fairchild. Fairchild with the pass over. Good play in front. Breaking that one up. Pinonimi on the left wall. And now a collision up along the boards. Jorgensen trying to play that one through center. He'll pick it up again as he waits for his team to get on side. Gave it away. Trojans come through center. Now grabbed a hold of here by the speedy Michael North, but Wayzata is offsides, and fans were not happy about that one. Dylan Lewis pleading the case to the referee. Let's see if we can look at this one on a replay. That's close. Regardless, faceoff will come outside the zone. So Holy Family forced to play it deep. Redden along the boards. This one up into the glass, out of play. 2:30 remains, period number 1. Again, a look at some of the other action today coming up in this Tradition in the Park tournament. 2:30, Cloquet Esco Carleton and Maple Grove will battle it out. Of course, Cloquet Esco Carleton with a nice 5-0 win over Elk River last night. And the Elks will be taking on undefeated Minnetonka tonight. And quite the game we had last night here on MN Hockey TV. Minnetonka Maple Grove. And of course the Skippers staying unbeaten with a 5-2 win. Maple Grove, their first loss of the season. Big collision frees that puck up as here come the Fire into the zone. Wilson trying to backhand that one to the slot, but it's picked up and oh, good collision again. I think blood got knocked down to the ice there. And this one fired down back for Holy Family. Spinning away from the pressure is Charchenko. Trojans keep. Along the boards it comes. Loose puck now finally moved through center. Wayzata tips it deep off the stick of Money, and now it'll be picked up by Holy Family. At the point. Now move center through center as it's played in deep. Fraga will cut it off. 1:22 to go here in this first period. This one will be an icing against Wayzata. So we will come to the other end. Also on MNHockey.tv today we'll have Benilde St. Margaret's facing off against the Lakeville South Cougars. That'll be a 5 o'clock start time. That'll be another very good game. Two very evenly matched teams. This one kept in at the point by Redden as it moves down low. Clock ticking here in this first period. A 3-2 lead for the Wayzata Trojans. Flipped up through center, and Fairchild will play it. And this will be an icing as he just couldn't beat up the call there. Clock was still running for an additional couple of seconds. And it reads 55.9 left in this first period. So face-off to be taken by Cole Wilson, or excuse me, Pinonimi for Holy Family. Pinonimi wins it back to the point. Roll-off, moves it over. There's a shot that towers off the glass. Flanked out of there by Wayzata. And now off a skate through center. Holy family able to tip it back in deep, but right there to pick it up is Mortensen. Mortensen's pass up the right wing for Gardner. Gardner cutting inside as he's rocked up along the glass. Lutke trying to move this up to the point. Clearing attempt didn't work, and that shot turned aside. Roll-offs. Going to exit the zone for Holy Family. And now back behind the goal it goes. Fetchko. Nice moves through center. That top line, Fetchko hanging on to it. Going to take this one. Drop pass over the top. Big slap shot there from Pinonimi. One last chance. Pad save. Rebound. Glove save by the goaltender, Danny Fraga. Big one to end the period. And it's a 3-2 lead for the Wayzata Trojans. Let's take a look at this one last chance. You see the shot coming from the point. And then look at Fraga making the stop with the glove. That'll do it for period number 1. A 3-2 lead for the Wayzata Trojans. You're watching the Tradition in the Park tournament here on MN Hockey TV. I'm Matt Harrington. We'll be back for period number 2. Back here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center, we're getting ready for period number 2 between the Holy Family Fire and the Wayzata Trojans. It's the Fire with they're trailing here by a score of 3-2. Wayzata, of course, leading this one. They led it 2-0, and then the score was 2-1. Holy Family got a goal here. So again, Wayzata led this 2-0. Holy Family got a goal to cut the deficit to 2-1, and then that goal was scored by Cole Wilson. And then it was 3-1 Wayzata, got a power play goal. Then Holy Family got another goal to cut the deficit to 3-2. That was off the stick of Lucas Jorgensen, and that is where we stand as we enter period number 2. So the teams will flip sides here. Wayzata, of course, in the white uniforms, moving from right to left across your screen, and then Holy Family in the black. And they'll be moving from left to right. Again, we'll have Cloquet, Esco Carlton, and Elk River coming up next here for you on mnhockey.tv. That'll start right after this game here. Scheduled to start at 2:30 p.m. as we're underway here in the second period. 3-2 again is your score. Wayzata Trojans leading this one, as this one will come for an icing. And so we'll come back to the Wayzata zone. Danny Fraga getting the start here for Wayzata today. Let in a couple of goals so far, but his numbers coming into this tournament very solid. 2-1 with a 1.31 goals against average and a .94 save percentage. So some pretty solid numbers from him, as this one will go to the corner, and it'll be picked up here by Wayzata, trying to battle along the boards here, stuck in their own end. Still a scrum here in the corners. This one's freed up, and now back down low it goes. Wraparound try denied there. Good save by Fraga. Trojans across the blue line, and they're offsides. So we will get a stoppage in play here. Just taking a look here at this offsides on replay. And you can see that Dylan Lewis was just a little bit too antsy to get across the blue line. So Wayzata will send it deep here. Carson Peters is the one who shot it deep. Now up along the boards. Kept in again by Peters. Fire now looking to exit, as this one is tipped back into the Wayzata end. This one flung off the glass. Quick shot from Peters, blocked in front by one of his own teammates. Follow-up try, save there, and another stop by Ben Huber. Fantastic effort from the Holy Family goaltender. Let's take a look at this one here on replay. That quick shot there got blocked in front, and Holy Family was trying to clear it out, but it was great stick work by Joel Matthews, and then the follow-up try denied again by Huber. Excellent stuff from him. Off the draw, Matthews with it for the Trojan as he gets worked along the boards. Cycle pass in the slot. Fanning on the try there for Wayzata was Kimlinger. Now batted down with a high stick, so Holy Family will have to touch this one as they'll attempt to slap it in deep, but it will still remain here in the neutral zone. Banked off the boards by Charchenko. Now grabbed a hold of here by Peters. This one backhanded in deep. Fire now up along the boards with it, trying to poke it free. Going to be dropped here by Huber. Just about 2 minutes into this second period. And the Wayzata Trojans lead this one by a score of 3-2. Looking to bounce back from a loss last night to the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights. This one banked to the point, now slapped on, but it's blocked in front. We're going to have a penalty coming up here. Looks like a cross-checking penalty is the call. See if we can catch this one on replay at all. That was right in the slot there, as you could see. Jake Schneider going down, and the penalty will go against Charchenko for the Fire, one of the top defensemen on this Holy Family Fire squad. We'll get ready for the face-off here. It'll be Joel Matthews on the draw, able to win it back to the point. Pass over for Bergsland as he hangs on to it. And now Matthews back to Bergsland. The right wing side. Stick handling here. And back to Bergsland. Bergsland going to shoot it himself. That one's blocked. And a good try there. Pass intended for Fairchild. Matthews over to the right side. And up to the left point again. Bergsland still hanging on to it as he moves it over. Good passing here. Matthews down low. We'll switch positions. Bergsland shooting again. Blocked in front by the Fire. Pad save Huber. That puck's still loose in front. And Matthews trying to dig it out. And now it's held on to here by Huber. And quite the effort here from Wayzata. Let's see if we can find this puck here on this replay. It looked like it was down right in front. And keep an eye on Matthews there, who just found that loose puck and trying to get it in on Huber, but he makes the stop as we have a minute 12 seconds to go on that power play for Wayzata. When chopped up along the boards. Now up to the point it comes. One-timer from the point. Blocked off of Holy Family's Ben Redden. Now this one fired the length of the ice, so that'll kill off some more penalty time. Along the boards. At neutral ice. This one being whacked at by a couple of Wayzata players and now picked up by Schneider. Ness scoops it in. Will be played here by Huber. So he rings it around the boards. Attempted clear, not out. Wayzata working that power play unit once again. And Peters trying to jam it in at the doorstep. Pad save, and now it comes to Peters again at the point, who moves it on over. Here's the shot, and now it'll be cleared out by Holy Family right down to the goaltender Fraga. Trojans trying to catch Holy Family on a change. They got to hurry. Quick wrister sailed over the top. And a nice opportunity there for Tucker Ness, but missed the net. So Holy Family killing off that penalty. Look out, here's a giveaway as Fraga was out of position. Caught a break there as Schugel sends it to the corner. Fire at center will regroup. Redden fires it down low. And played on the boards here by Strand. 12:26 to go in period number 2. Drop pass here. Lewis with the shot into the glove of the goaltender. And let's take a look at this one on replay here. Good setup work here from Wayzata. And a nice drop pass there from Lewis, and he just gets that shot off. Not a lot he could do in that situation, but good work by the Trojans to get the shot on that, and they're looking to extend their lead here to 4-2. Off the draw comes, big slap shot, that one over the top. And now it goes to the corner. Lutke chasing after it for Wayzata. Up along the boards. Fire pick it up. And now Wayzata trying to get it out, but this will be fired back in deep by Redden. Along the left boards with it is Nick Gardner. And Gardner's pass connects. Into the zone comes Lewis. as he's hit there by Redden. Picked up again by the Trojans. Up to the point it comes. Nice work. The one-timer. Looking for the redirect. Backdoor. Scores! It took a funny bounce off the wall. And the Trojans lead it now 4-2. See that one put in, and Lutke's going to get the goal for Wayzata. And so it's now a 4-2 lead for them. They were up 2-0 in this one, then 3-1, and now 4-2. So they've kept that 2-goal lead for most of this game. And we'll see what they can do here with 11:36 to go in period number 2. And so hand pass here, so this one will come into the Wayzata end. Wayzata's looked really good here this afternoon. Of course, they dropped a tough one to Benilde St. Margaret's, a game they found themselves down early. They let up 3 first-period goals, and it just wasn't really their night. So to come the next day after the 7:30 game and then come here at 12 o'clock after a loss, they've looked really well. So kudos to the Trojans here in this one. And then, of course, Holy Family lost a tough one to Lakeville South yesterday. But they're down here about midway through this hockey game. This one played up along the boards here. Kept in by the Fire. Quick shot. Deflected off a teammate. Now blocked again as a fanning shot there from Holy Family. And now Trojans looking to move it in deep, but that one's going to be a penalty here. It'll be delayed offsides. I thought that could have been an interference penalty against Holy Family, but they'll send it in deep. Up along the boards, tipped back to the point. Schugel trying to find it. Now Wayzata scrambles out of the zone. Tomzik hustling after it. He's run into along the boards there by Schugel. Good complete passing here as Matthews moves it over. Matthews again, blocked by a glove of Schugel as Wayzata nearly struck again on that one-time play. Good setup. Wayzata caught in a change here. This one will go down the ice. 10:22 to go here in the second. Up along the boards it comes. This one's backhanded here by number 21 for Holy Family, Nick Strand, but now it goes to the corner. So Wayzata works the boards. Chopped in deep here. Oh, look out. That one took a funny bounce off the stanchion there, but luckily for Wayzata, this one hits the back of the net. And so this one will be an icing here against Wayzata. Come back down to the other end. 9:49 to go. A lot of good action here on MN Hockey TV this weekend. We had the Walser tournament, girls tournament in Edina. And a lot of good action there at Braemar Arena. Maybe you were able to join us for some of those games. The Brainerd Little Falls Warriors winning that tournament with a win over the Breck Mustangs. And of course, Breck pulled off the upset over the Edina Hornets, number 1 in Class AA. Breck pretty high up there in the single A poll. Here's a break the other way for Lewis. Trying to cut inside. Nice feed, but couldn't catch the pass as the goaltender's way out of position. Huber had to get back to his spot quickly there. Along the boards. Good hit there as Redden looked like he was run into. Ben Redden of Holy Family. Nice pass. Wobbled to the corner here. Mortensen with the long pass connecting on the left wing. Lutke, one of the goal scorers for the Trojans today, will fire it deep. This one will ring around to the top of the point. Lewin trying to keep it in. It's a battle here along the wall. Delayed offsides. And again, that Walser tournament at Braemar Arena. Edina getting upset by Breck in the second round. The Mustangs, of course, number 2 in the single A poll, but they managed to take down Edina, who had 3 straight shutouts going into the game from Ellie Stripmatter. Had a 13-game win streak going for them as well. But then Breck fell to Brainerd Little Falls in the championship last night. What our focus here today is, of course, the Tradition in the Park tournament. This one batted down by a high stick. And so we'll have an offensive zone face-off here for the, looks like the Wayzata Trojans. Holy Family not happy about that high sticking call. 8:20 to go now in this second period. The score reads 4-2. The Wayzata Trojans over the Holy Family Fire. Face-off will be taken here. As looked like Pinonimi got tossed from the circle. Now back behind the net it goes. Spinner. Backhanding this one up the boards. And now out it comes through the neutral zone. And out through center it comes. Picked up here by Charchenko. And now played in deep here. Jorgensen trying to work it up along the boards. Bounced off an official it looked like, so it'll come through center ice. Putting on the moves is Fetchko. That top line out here. Pinonimi to Jorgensen in the slot. Save there. Good stop by the goaltender Frege, able to track that one down. Pinonimi trying to find it on the stick as he's pressured there. 7:26 to go here in period number 2. Jorgensen wrists it deep as he got knocked to the ice after that. Up along the boards it comes. Wayzata looking at a big collision there. That puck's still loose. There's a shot off the post. And that one goes out of play. What a chance that could have been for the Wayzata Trojans. Let's take a look at this one on replay. See that collision there as Fairchild went down, but that puck rolled right to a couple of Trojan players. And a huge shot went off the crossbar of the post. You could hear it pretty loudly. So the face-off will be in the offensive end here again for Wayzata. They lead it 4-2. There's Schneider trying to cut inside. Another try. That missed the net. Huber was way out of position there, and he had to get back in time to try and make that stop, but luckily for him, it went over the top. Schugel trying to play this one out along the boards. Being whacked at here. Giveaway and a wrister over the top. That one just missed Huber. Wayzata having a hard time getting shots on net here as of late. And look at the hustle here from Blood trying to backhand this one in. Good save by the goaltender Frege. We'll take a look at this one on replay. You can see the hustle here from Blood as he comes across right through center, picking that puck up and able to get a shot off, but a nice save once again by Danny Frege, who's looked very good in net today so far for Wayzata. Down low it goes. Cycle pass connects here for the Fire. Schugel in the corner. Now Wayzata able to move it up the ice. Cut off here though. Right there was Charchenko. And a giveaway play here picked up by Lewis. Dylan Lewis trying to cut inside. Ran out of room there. And so now Ben Redden able to move it deep. So it won't be played off the glass. And now it'll be played through center ice. Chasing after it for Holy Family is Michael Spinner. 5:50 to go now in the second. Still a 4-2 lead for Wayzata, but they nearly made it 5-2 with that shot off the post. Down in the corner it goes. It's tipped by Spinner, battling for that loose puck. That one's still loose in the slot area. Redden trying to dig it out, kept in by the Trojans. Good resiliency here. Will be played here by Holy Family as they come through center ice now. Spinner able to muscle it deep as he and the rest of his Fire teammates will come off for a change. Long pass off a skate and into the corner. For Holy Family, it's roll-offs. And now the Fire come the other way. Picked up here by Jorgensen. Jorgensen, good move. Save there. And the rebound cleared out. Penalty coming up here. I believe this one's going to be against the Trojans. I think a roughing call. Let's see if we can catch this here on replay at all. So there's the shot. Oh, and then you see yep, there's no doubt about that one. You could see Mortensen getting a little too physical after the play. And you can see he's not happy about it, but he's going to have to serve the minor penalty, and Holy Family with a chance now to cut into the deficit on this power play try. This one flung down the length of the ice, and so a good start to the kill here for Wayzata. Again, Mortensen on the rough call is the official word. Jorgensen trying to move it up, kept in by the Fire. At the back door comes, at the doorstep, scores! Power play goal! And Holy Family has cut the deficit now to just 1 goal. Just taking a look at this one on replay. Excellent passing setup there. And so Holy Family getting a big goal. This one coming off the stick of Lucas Jorgensen, who gets his 2nd goal of the game. It's, again, 4-3 now your score. Power plays have been very big tonight for both teams. A couple of power play goals for the Fire. And Wayzata also striking on the power play as well. Into the offensive end for Wayzata it comes. 4:14 to go in period number 2. That shot missed Huber well wide. Now picked up here by the Trojans, looking to strike again. That backhand try was broken up. Wayzata still hustling after in the corner as Jack Kimlinger. Now the Fire able to get it as it escaped through the legs. Redden trying to move it deep, but it got picked off here by Wayzata. 3:43 to go now. This one up along the boards. Moved out by the Trojans. On the stick here of Bergsland. Bergsland with the pass over. Saved there by Huber. What a chance again for Wayzata. Looking to get their insurance goal back here as we dwindle down time here in the second. Long pass. Broken up at center ice by Wayzata. Shoved down to the ice was Breon. And so it'll be chased after by Carson Peters with 3:08 to go in period number 2. This one fired deep by Tomzik. Huber plays it up the boards. Now flipped out. Could be a chance for Holy Family. Here's Fetchko. Shoots, save there off the pad. Fetchko looking to strike. Now Pinonimi cutting inside. Ran out of room. That puck's still loose in front of the goal. And now it's moved over to the corner. Wayzata catching a big break there. Loose in front of the penalty box. Fetchko trying to feed it over. And this one bouncing off some Fire players as they regroup now. 2:28 to go in the second period. Dumped in. Huber will steer it to the corner. Now flung in deep here by Holy Family's number 23, Luke Roloffs. Centering feed broken up. Now Fire trying to tip it. Here's a chance. Holding on to it. And the pass for Fetchko missed. Now the Fire again with it. There's a wrist shot into the glove of Fraga. But how about the Holy Family Fire putting on the pressure here at the end of the second period? You can see Fetchko missing that pass there. And he would have had a chance if he could have found it on the tape. But then the Fire get it again. That shot from the point into the glove of Fraga. So 1:56 now to go in the second. Off the draw. Big shot, missed the net. That one comes right off the stick of Sawyer Schugel. Wayzata trying to get this one out of their own end here, as they wanted a hooking call there. They stay on side, backhand feed off the back end of the net. Still down low. And now Holy Family finally able to break free. Schugel got knotted up. It's not out. Backhand try. Looking for that pass in the slot. Broken up to the corner it goes for Schneider. Back to the point. Blocked by the Fire. Here they come. 1:18 to go now. Nice pass on the tape of Schugel. Schugel, second try, missed. Big scorcher that went wide. Delayed offsides here, so they'll tag up, and Bergsland will regroup here for Wayzata. Nice maneuver to get it deep there by Schneider. Now a couple of Wayzata players will change. Holy Family trying to catch them in the break. Jorgensen now holding on to it, fires it on net. Good save there. Not quite enough to get past the goaltender. 35 now to go in the second period, as it'll be picked up here by Tomzik. Not out, kept in off a skate. Spinner trying to find that one. Now here's Pinonimi, he had it poke check. Big wind up there, Pat save, and steered to the corner by Michael North, the Wayzata defender. 17 to go in the period. Another wind up, that shot's blocked. Still wobbling around. Spinner with the shot into the glove of Danny Fraga. You can see Spinner winding up for that big shot there. It got blocked, but Holy Family able to pick it up, and they're really starting to apply the pressure here, looking to even this game up. Pinonimi on the draw here. 10.5 seconds to go here in the second period. Can't win it back though. Trojans will regroup, run around the boards, and it'll be played here by Spinner. And that'll do it for period number 2. The Wayzata Trojans maintaining a 4-3 lead over the Holy Family Fire here on MN Hockey TV. Wayzata was up 2-0, 3-1, and 4-2, but Holy Family has been able to stick with them. It's just a 1-goal game as we go into the third period. We hope you can join us then on MN Hockey TV. I'm Matt Harrington. We'll be right back after the intermission. Back here for the third period of this one between the Wayzata Trojans and the Holy Family Fire. It's a 4-3 lead for Wayzata after 2 periods of play. 3 power play goals scored in this one. 2 for Holy Family and 1 for Wayzata. So special teams have been a big part of this one. Should be a good finish too. Holy Family nearly tying the game at the end of that second period of play. So we'll see if they can make anything happen here in this third period. And they've looked good for a lot of this game too. They've been able to keep with Wayzata. And so we'll see if they can even this up. Meanwhile, Trojans looking to get their insurance goal back as they've been up by 2 several times in this game. See if anything changes here in this third period. Shots on goal so far in this one, 26 for Wayzata, 19 for Holy Family. And again, we'll have Cloquet, Esco Carlton, and Elk River coming up here for you next on MN Hockey TV. So we get ready for the center ice face-off. Other matchups today, Lakeville South, Benilde St. Margaret's at 5 o'clock. Then the nightcap between Elk River and Minnetonka. Off the draw, this one will be taken here by the Trojans as it's fired in deep by Ben Lutke, who's got a goal in this game for Wayzata. So it'll be crunched up along the boards here as the Trojans look to move up ice. That pass wouldn't connect there with Gardner. So Holy Family will move it up the boards now. And this one picked off by the Trojans and taken right back by Holy Family, looking to maintain control of the puck here. I believe there's a penalty coming up here against Wayzata, slashing against Tommy Bergsland. So Bergsland will go to the box, number 15 here for Wayzata. So Bergsland, number 15, will go to the box on the slash. And Holy Family will have another power play try here to look to even this game up. Here's Spinner at the point, moving it on over. Spinner gets the pass back. Pinonimi waiting. That one's blocked. And back up to the point it comes for Spinner. This power play has looked good tonight, looking to strike again. Drop pass. Spinner shoots, save there, and the rebound goes to the corner. Jorgensen pressured here by a couple of Trojans. That puck still loose as looked like Cole Wilson trying to help out there as well for Holy Family. Jorgensen finding it, and now Holy Family regroups. Here's Pinonimi holding on to it. Nice move, Pinonimi. Good save from Danny Fraga. Looking at this one here on replay. Holy Family working that point again, and you can see Pinonimi waiting, holds onto it. Nice slick move there. And Fraga able to stop it. Minute 19 to go on the power play for the Fire. It'll be taken off the draw here by Peters as the Trojans look to clear this one up in the air off of Spinner. And so Holy Family regroups in the neutral zone and now in their own end. Spinner moves it up ahead. Come the Fire as they glide across the blue line. Drop pass here for Spinner and over. Still holding on to it here. Goes to Spinner. Back up to the point and now over for Pinonimi. 43 to go on the power play. One-timer at the point. Scores! Tie game! What a shot from the point there by Spinner. And we're even at 4 apiece. Take a look at this one on replay. What a pass. What a finish. Michael Spinner gets the goal. And the Holy Family Fire have knotted this thing up. Time of the goal coming at 15 minutes. So it'll be played back here by Wayzata. And the first time this game that Holy Family has not trailed. And so a big goal for them as Spinner gets a beautiful goal on the slap shot one-timer. So the goal again scored by Spinner, and Spinner getting the goal, assisted by Pinonimi. As there's a nice move, picked up here by Strand trying to find it. That one grabbed a hold of here now by the Trojans. Podiak tipping it deep. Out through the neutral zone it comes. Now grabbed here by the Trojans, Joel Matthews. Now here comes Holy Family in. Drop pass in the slot. Wrist shot save there. And Fraga had to hold on tightly. Take a look at this one here on replay. Coming into the zone was Nick Strand. And that drop pass right in the slot. Went on over in a quick shot. Good stop by Fraga. Trojans win the draws. They look to move up ice. Pass wouldn't connect, so this should be an icing, and it will be against Wayzata. Spinner scoring today, and he scored yesterday as well for Holy Family in their game. Of course, Holy Family losing to Lakeville South. Game-winning goal scored just 1:18 left in the game, but they were down 2-0 in the third, tied it up, and down by 2 again here in this game, and they've managed to tie it up just like they did yesterday. This one will be picked up here by the Fires. They look to break free out of their own end, but Wayzata not going away. Chance out in front, held on to by the goaltender Huber. Some of the other results from yesterday, I mentioned Holy Family losing to Lakeville South 3-2. The Lumberjacks of Cloquet Esco Carlton picked up a big win, 5-0 over the Elk River Elks. And Elk River will take on Minnetonka tonight at 7:30 start time. And then also the Benilde St. Margaret's Red Knights winning over Wayzata. And then, of course, Minnetonka staying unbeaten with their win over Maple Grove, who was also unbeaten going into that game. This one will go to the corner as it's played here by Schugel. Along the boards it comes now. Backhanded, but not out. As the Fire try to flip this one around to the other side. Be touched here by North, but Holy Family trying to exit the zone. That attack is thwarted. It's a 2-on-2 the other way for Wayzata, but good defensive effort here from Holy Family. That one will be backhanded up the ice. It comes for Wilson across the line. Wilson shooting into the glove of the goaltender Fraga, and another whistle here. That pass was right on the tape here of Wilson as he enters the zone. And then getting that shot off. Kind of ran out of room there, though. So another offensive zone face-off. Pinonimi right off the draw. That chance blocked off the stick of Fetchko. Trojans looking to attack the other way. Slow down shot. Stick save, and a rebound goes to the corner. Looked like it was bouncing up in front there, but it went to the corner. Jorgensen now will flip this one out of play. And the rebound, the time on the clock reads 12:47 to go here in the third. We're all knotted up here for the first time in this game. Face-off one back by the Trojans. To the point it comes. The shot through traffic. You were able to read it all the way. Take a look at this one off the draw. Puck getting a bit through traffic there and able to track it down with Huber. Along the boards it comes. Sticks all over the place trying to whack this puck out. And now Wayzata will take it down low in the corner. But a good defensive play here from the most recent goal scorer, Spinner. This one floating into the Holy Family bench. 12:22 now to go in the third. Wayzata so far in this showcase is 1-1, and Holy Family is 0-2. At the point it comes. Held on to here. Shot. Ooh, deflected in front. And Wayzata nearly struck. Ooh, look out. Big hit there as Joel Matthews applied the pressure, and I believe he's going to be getting a penalty here. I'm not sure if Matthews is going to be getting the penalty or not, but we'll see. It looks like he is heading to the bench, but you can see there in the corner. Not sure what the call here is. See if we can hear what the officials are saying with our ice mic down there. Obviously discussing whether or not to give more than just the 2-minute minor. We'll give the officials some privacy here as they discuss whether or not this would just be the 2-minute minor or potentially more. But of course, this one going to go against Matthews, as that was a big hit in the corner. And with 12:06 remaining here, this could be a big chance for Holy Family to strike, as that power play has already been good so far. All right, 5 minutes for boarding is the official call to Joel Matthews. So Matthews will sit on the major power play. And so this will be a big chance here for Holy Family to get their first lead of the game. Keep in mind, too, that with this 5-minute major penalty against Matthews, that Holy Family can score as many times as they would like in that 5-minute span on the power play, because there is, of course, with a major penalty, it will not expire until the full 5 minutes is up. So a huge chance for the Fire to take their first lead of the game, and they've got a lot of time to do so. So again, boarding the call. Off the draw, it'll be picked up and moved to the point here. Top power play unit out. Spinner holding on to it. Scored earlier for Holy Family, but this pass doesn't connect with Jorgensen, and it's fired the length of the ice. There's already about 15 seconds gone, but still a lot of time left to kill here for the Trojans. This one will be played by the Fire. Up through the left wing side it comes. Fetchko trying to cut inside. Fetchko backhands it to the point. Spinner controlling the lane, and now it'll be Pinonimi. Deflects to the corner. Fetchko on that left side. Pinonimi gloves it down, lost the handle. Spinner keeps. And Pinonimi trying to find a nice feed over, just off the stick there, of Jorgensen. Now Spinner with it. Looking for a lane. Pinonimi back to Spinner. Over it comes. Here's the wrist shot. That's blocked. And Lewin plays it back up to the point. Pinonimi. Excuse me, that's Wilson, not Lewin. Now Pinonimi still holding on to it. Flips it deep. It'll be gloved down by Fetchko trying to cut inside. And Wilson applying the body, trying to get that loose puck. Battle here for it, and now this one flung down. But about a minute or so where Holy Family looked up a chance here as Pinonimi couldn't handle it. It's a 2-on-3 for Wayzata. Scorcher over the top. Shorthanded chance there. Mortensen will regroup for the Trojans, who are going to fire this one in. 4-4 is your score with 10:18 to go in the third period. 3:10 to go on that major penalty kill here for the Wayzata Trojans. This one slapped down again, but it'll be cut off in the neutral zone by Redden. Fire looking to regroup here. Good passing, spinning away from the pressure is Redden. And finds his man on the left side. That's Nikolai Charchenko. Down low it goes. On the backhand here is Lewin. Over at the point. Here's a chance from Charchenko. That's blocked. And now the Trojans clear it down once again. We're about halfway through this major penalty kill. Is now 2:30 remains. 4-4 still your score. Fire controlling it at center ice as they move into the offensive end. Good work here from Schugel. Schugel can't connect at the point, and that one's cleared down once again. Redden regrouping for Holy Family. 2:05 on their power play left. Redden taken down. Good collision, and that'll allow for another clear. Huber's just going to hang on to this one, as it was Luke Fairchild applying the pressure here. And so, again, 1:56 to go on that penalty here against Joel Matthews. A 5-minute major for boarding. And, of course, Holy Family has got to be happy with the lengthy power play that they've had in this chance. And we're going to have a timeout here for Holy Family. Chance to discuss things over here of how they want to play this last minute and 56 seconds of the power play. And so, big opportunity here again. Holy Family has not led in this game. They trailed 2-0, 3-1, 4-2, and now an opportunity for them. They've got this game even, and a chance for them to take the lead. And keep in mind too that Holy Family yesterday against Lakeville South, they came back from a 2-goal deficit, tied it up at 2, but let in a late goal in the third period, and they lost that game. So 9:02 remains in the third. Shots on goal so far are 27-22 Wayzata. Pivotal moment here in this game, though, if you're the Holy Family Fire. 5 minutes of power play time. They've already scored multiple power play goals in this game. And we'll see what they can do with it here. So they'll be forced to defend here in their own end, as it was Luke Fairchild applying the pressure. And 56 now remains again on that power play try. Wayzata able to win it back here on the penalty kill. They'll just hang on to it here at center ice. Bergsland will fire it deep. Huber drops it back. And the pass through center. Here they come, soaring into the zone. Nice pass off there from Fetchko. Intended for Wilson, broken up though. Trojans clear this one down once again. Huber going to come all the way out to play this. And the pass missed Fetchko. So it'll be played by the Trojans. 1:20 now. This one gloved down by Holy Family. At the point it comes. One last chance to work this power play setup. Nice tic-tac-toe passing. A one-timer. And that one deflects out of play. Dan Redden with the shot from the point. Looking at this one on replay again, you can see the nice passing here on that right side, and Redden was just playing catch there. And that one deflects out of play. Pinonimi. And now taken out by the Trojans. Trying to cut inside is Jake Schneider. 55 now to go on the penalty kill for Wayzata. Here they come up ice. Fetchko, stick handling into the zone. A drop feed at the point, finds Pinonimi. Pinonimi pressured along the wall. Fetchko trying to dig it out. And now this one fired down the length of the ice. More time killed on that penalty. 32 seconds now. The pass from the goaltender Huber, glove down, and played in by Wayzata. Nice collision there, drop feed for Pinonimi. Trying to fire that one to the slot area, but Wayzata right there again, able to flip it out through the neutral zone. This one will be played here by Pinonimi in the corner. He's rocked along the boards. That's Ben Lutke. How about the Wayzata Trojans killing that 5-minute major penalty off? Well done. And that Holy Family power play has been good tonight, so good clear there by Holy Family, but a very good kill by the Wayzata Trojans on that penalty. This one will go the length of the ice. It'll be icing against Wayzata. So with 6:49 to go, chance to get some fresh legs out on the ice. Coming up next, Cloquet, Esco Carlton, and Elk River. That'll start at 2:30 p.m. here, and we're right on track to start. Shot there, blocked through traffic. Still holding on to it are the Fire. Schugel trying to grab it, but held off there by the Wayzata defenders. Now this puck escapes through center. Kimlinger trying to track this one down. A nice move from him. Centering feed. And that one goes through the slot area. Picked up now by Peters. Trying to get it at the doorstep. Huber lost sight of it for a moment there. Now still held on to here by the Trojans. Bergsland. And that one took a nice bounce for Wayzata. There's the shot that missed the net. Good chance. Peters keeping it in. Glove down, but not out. Now Wayzata looking to regroup. They'll send this down the other way and get 3 forwards off for a line change. That one kept in. Good keep. That one poked away now. And now grabbing a hold of it for Wayzata is, looks like Tommy Bergsland there. Now up the ice it comes on the boards for Strand. Here's the shot sticked away to the corner, and along the boards it comes. Now a chance for Holy Family. Look out. Trying to find it on the wrister was Dan Redden. As a couple of bodies collide back behind the goal. 5:18 to go now in this one. We're all knotted up at 4 apiece. This one worked to the corner by Michael North. North trying to poke it out as that shot is fired wide by Nick Blood. Chopping at it there. Now Wayzata able to clear it down. And they were under siege there for quite a while, and so they'll ice it down, get some fresh bodies out. Holy Family has looked really good here in this third period of play. .457 remaining here. We're all knotted up at 4 apiece. And so Pinonimi tossed from the circle, so it'll be taken by Jorgensen, but unable to be won as Holy Family recontrols. That one fired in deep here by Charchenko. Up the ice, the pass didn't find the tape there of Gardner. Now to the corner it goes. Back behind the net. Time winding down here in this third period. We're still all even up at 4 apiece. Backhanded try there. Defended nicely by Pinonimi as he played it in front of his own goaltender, and now up through center. Spinner able to muscle it deep. Trojans now looking up ice. That one deflected off the stick of Spinner, so it'll be no icing. And pinning the Wayzata player up along the wall is Redden. This puck comes to the boards. Trojans being harassed here by Jorgensen, who's applying the pressure here right in front of that Wayzata bench. That puck still loose. Now finally picked up here by the Trojans, looking to regroup. Pass over on the right wing, in the slot, broken up. Still held on to here by Matthews. Pass in the slot, one-timer, missed the net. Oh, what a chance. Money just couldn't find it. Delayed penalty coming up here. A shot again, that's blocked by the Fire. And a whistle coming, and a delayed penalty against Holy Family. Looks like a cross-checking call here. And this one is going to be served by Garrett Pinonimi. Certainly one of the top players on this Holy Family team. Not a guy you want to have in the box in this situation. So the call is cross-checking here with 3:30 to go. And a 2-minute power play now for Wayzata, who just, keep in mind, they killed off that 5-minute major as well. So we'll see what happens here. This one escapes free through center. And now it'll be recontrolled here by Wayzata as they look to regroup. Pass up ahead on the tape of Money. Drop pass. Matthews trying to find his way in. Backhander through the crease. And Fairchild back to the point. Here's a chance over. The wrist shot blocked. Off the stick of Jack Kimlinger. And now controlled at the point by Bergslund. Bergslund tees it up. That one's blocked. And now still on the backhand here. At the front, nice shot. Huber, and referee blew it dead. He lost sight of it. And that puck was clearly still loose. So let's take a look at what happened here. Nice feed. Huber had it in that rebound. Referee lost sight, and so he blew it dead. Minute 15 now remaining on that man advantage for Wayzata. The score is still 4-4 and 2:44 remaining in this hockey game. Off the draw, the Trojans win it back, but this will go back into their own end, and it'll be left by the goaltender Fraga. Halfway through this penalty kill are the Fire. Up the boards it comes. Trying to cut inside is Lutke. Waiting back behind the net. Got a man in the slot. Here's the shot. Saved by Huber. Excellent awareness here from Lutke of Wayzata. And take a look at this one. He waited, found his man in the slot, and that was a great opportunity by Bergslund, but held on to here by the goaltender Huber. 2:23 now to go. At the point, it's Bergslund again. Bergslund holding on. He'll shoot it. It's blocked in front off of Rinzel. Bergslund back to his defense partner. Wrist shot. Pad save. Rebound. And it's cleared back up to the point. Back over for Bergslund again. And that stick is going to cost him the puck as it came out through the neutral zone. That loose stick bumped that puck out. And so now it'll be played back by Huber. 1:53 to go. 23 on the power play. Bergslund holding on to it. Back to the point it goes. Kimlinger shoots. Save there. Back to the point it comes. Bergslund holding on. Shoots. Deflects out of play. Great defensive effort from Charchenko. And the Wayzata crowd and the Holy Family crowd loving what just happened there. You can see that puck goes over. And a great save there as it goes out of play. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill here for Holy Family. Faceoff will be taken by Joel Matthews. Pete Wagner going to be jumping on some color commentary.
Could we have our first overtime affair?
We'll see.
We could argue that it is overtime right now.
Absolutely. We're getting to that time frame here. A minute 35 to go in this game.
Tough for this Trojan team to bounce back, less than a word. few hours from that big game with Benilde St. Margaret's.
So an icing call here against
Lots
Holy
of
Family.
penalties here.
Yeah.
It's been, our guy Patrick Lilly on the score pad is absolutely getting blisters.
Yeah. He's been busy.
Just crazy. Good hockey game.
Yeah, so Holy Family gets called for the icing. They were arguing that was still on the penalty kill, but now they're back to full strength here with 1:22.
The officials have it, none of it.
Matthews to take the draw here for the Trojans. It'll be one back. Action here along the boards. This one being whacked at, and now kept in by the Trojans as Pinonimi tried to work it out. Back behind the goal it goes for Charchenko. And now up through center. Nice pass on the tape of Matthews. Good move, but it got defended nicely there by Spinner, and his pass missed, so we'll come back down to the other end and on icing.
Spinner with the quick mitts.
Absolutely. He's been really good. Goal today.
Rock solid.
Had a goal yesterday as well.
Solid defenseman here in the high school. Hey, good to see Jerry Burrow is in the house. The godfather of Northeastern hockey in the Northland area, taking notes for his beloved Hounds of Duluth East.
Fairchild to take the draw here, but he can't win it. Redden plays it to the boards, 55 to go. Here come the Fire up the ice. The pass connects. Pinonimi, nice play. Fetchko, backhander save. What a chance there.
Fetchko went into creative mode here as you'll watch him. He'll reach back and look to grab this thing he had to hold up for a second here to keep the line, but you'll see right here, great acceleration. Had to reach back, helped it up to himself. Not much more he could do there. That's solid work on it. He lost his angle, though, because he had to reach back there to make that play.
Pinonimi, Fetchko again. His shot got tied up, and now the Trojans out through center. 40 seconds to go. Good collision along the wall. Wayzata still keeps it backhanded wide of the glove. This puck picked up now by Holy Family, trying to chop it up through center. It'll be fired back in deep, though, by Carson Peters.
It's Berglund, rather.
Berglund, excuse me. Yep, you're right. Back behind. Again it goes. There's a quick shot.
Ooh.
Huber makes the save. Rebound in front of the net. Fetchko trying to whack it out. That shot blocked again off the attempt from Fairchild, and now out through center with 8 seconds to go. One last try for the Trojans. Big collision there by Jorgensen, and we're going to have an offsides here with 4.1. Pete, you've had a long day today, haven't you?
You heard the yawn, didn't you?
I did.
It's a long day. It's been a long, I don't know. These program books don't write themselves.
No, they don't. Great work, though. They're impressive.
Thank you. See the McCoy's ad?
Matthews wins it back.
You did, didn't you?
What's that?
Saw the McCoy's ad, right?
I did.
On the back dish. I didn't do that, but it's a good ad.
Very good ad.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have? We have overtime right here from the St. Louis Park Rec Center. Tee us up, Maddie. Bring it home.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a fun overtime. We saw Wayzata lead this one 2-0, 3-1, 4-2. But then the resiliency from Holy Family, they've come back to tie this game at 4 apiece. Yesterday they were down 2-0 against Lakeville South, tied it up, but of course lost in the third period. And so we're going to have a good overtime here, Pete.
I want you to know that I'm piecing together a Hawk Dish a podcast that's going to post a little bit later today. And you know who's going to be joining me today will be Jerry Burrow.
Really?
He'll be joining me on the Hawk Dish podcast. We'll be laying down his segment next. He's going to follow up Fred Bandel, who is the scout for the Florida Panthers. We talked a little bit about the talent of the Florida Panthers. But at least he doesn't work for a team where the star players were called out.
Oh,
I mean, okay, let's
taking
talk
a
about
shot at
that
the
for a
Dallas
second. Let's
Stars.
bring Jerry in here. Do you think it's okay for the president of the organization to say they look like basically horse dung? I mean, are we getting so thin-skinned that we can't take some criticism? So you're okay with it? So you think Sagan and Ben should pick it up a little bit and suck it up? I mean, it was like national news. It was classic. I thought it was kind of funny. What do you think? What do you think, Matty Ice?
I don't know. I mean, Ben and Sagan are pretty good. They're kind of carrying that Stars
They have
team,
30-plus points. They're point-a-game players. I mean, what do you want? I mean, you want
Exactly.
Gretzky? They're not. Well, I mean, they've had a bad couple of weeks, kind of like the Minnesota edition. How about this Minnesota team? What is going on in St. Paul? I know you spent time there. Is it over? Is Bruce Boudreau going to see his tenure past the middle of January, do you think? You do. It's no coach's fault here. No, it's not. So Jerry is going straight to the lineup and the roster, and I completely agree. I've had enough. It's time for changes. But you can't move the things and the parts and the pieces you need to. But when you got no trades peppered all over the place. Oh, Matty Ice wants to talk high school hockey. I think the fans do too.
All right, overtime, here we go. 8-minute periods. And here we go, underway. The Fire win the draw. And this will be backhanded in deep here by Charchenko. Will be played here by Wayzata. And now out through center it comes. This one slapped in deep here by the Trojans. Nick Gardner. Again, 8-minute overtime period. If there's no score, we'll end in a tie because this is not a tournament. Pinonimi stays onside. Holding on to, trying to find Fetchko. Now Fetchko will get it, trying to find Pinonimi. Held on to here. 7:27 to go in overtime. First overtime here through 8 games in this tradition in the Park Tournament, this being the 9th, of course. And winner of this one take home a big win here on the last day of this tradition in the Park Tournament. And again, not really a tournament since it's, you could sort of call it a showcase of sorts, but regardless, a lot of good hockey played here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center over the past couple of days. Peters will flip it back for Michael North. North trying to find his man up ice. This one should go for an icing, and it will be. So we've had a couple of early whistles here in this overtime period. Wayzata Trojans ranked number 8 right now in the Let's Play Hockey AA rankings. And Holy Family not ranked. But Wayzata losing a tough one last night to Benilde St. Margaret's, who's at number 19. Looking to respond here with a win. They have led by 2 goals 3 times in this game, but Holy Family sticking with them the entire way through. Looks like we're ready to drop the puck. It'll be Pinonimi on the draw for Holy Family, but unable to get the upper hand there. Through the ice it comes, Kimlinger, and now tipped in deep by Monty. Matthews trying to center that one, and it went off the skate of one of the Holy Family defenders and right to Huber. Let's take a look at how this play developed again. You can see it all starts here in the corner, and then that one just went off. Looked like a defender in front, but Huber able to track it down all the way. Matthews trying to win the draw. Trojans will control it as they move it to the left corner. Being whacked at here, but kept in by Wayzata as Redden able to control it. Gave it away though, and Matthews fires it back deep. Huber cuts it off. Throws it to the other side. Big collision there. Frees up that puck, and now Holy Family comes the other way. A pass on the stick of Wilson at the end of this play. Here's Schugel with a chance. That one stick to the corner. Held on to here by the Fire. Quick shot, patted away. Schugel controlling the rebound now on the left side. Schugel finds his man at the point. And a fan shot there from Charchenko. Now it goes to the corner. Wilson being hounded. Wilson, quick shot, saved again. And Schugel finds it now for the Fire. Schugel waiting, dumps it off, and it's still kept in here by Holy Family, but now Wayzata quickly the other way. What a pass up ahead. Kimlinger shut down. Good defensive play by Charchenko. Well, Jack Kimlinger nearly gave Wayzata the winner there. Backhanded in the slot, and it's missed there wide of the goal. Good chance now picked up here by Schugel as this one's banked through center ice. Glove down and fired back out. This should be an icing against Holy Family. And we'll come to the other end. Wayzata with a big chance there. Kimlinger tried to muscle his way through the defenseman Charchenko, but couldn't do so. So this game remains tied at 4 apiece. 5:27 to go here in overtime. At the point it comes. Holding on to it. Big shot, rebound, and that one deflected. And then a rebound try went wide of the goal here by the Trojans. Giveaway at center. Ganas up to Fetchko. Drop pass. Pinonimi trying to find Fetchko again in front. Now it'll go back down low. Fetchko working in there as well with Jorgensen. Now the Trojans able to flip this one out. Fired right back in though by Dan Redden. Under 5 to go in overtime. Picked up for Wayzata. Here they come. There's a shot that gets deflected into the corner. Now a check there. Freed up that puck, and so Holy Family trying to come the other way, but the pass was just out of Jorgensen's reach. It's fired to the corner, hustled after by Lewis. Lewis with the pass over. Trojans looking again. There's the shot, deflects into the netting and out of play. Taking a look here at this one on replay. You can see Lewis trying to track that one down in the corner. And then the shot there from a little bit inside the goal line gets deflected out of play. Holy Family looking to give Wayzata the upset here this afternoon. Of course, Wayzata ranked number 8. Holy Family not ranked. But two very evenly matched teams going at it here in overtime. Up the boards it comes. Now flipped out, gloved in. Good keep here. But here comes Holy Family the other way. Schugel knocked down. That puck loose. Held on to here. And played out now by the goaltender Fraga. Pass connects at center. Matthews avoiding the collision. And now the Trojans come into the zone. This one backhanded into no man's land. So it'll be picked up. Rinzel with a nice pass for Schugel. Schugel dumps it deep. It'll be chased after here by Ness. Ness dropping it back behind the goal. 3:40 to go in overtime. Nice pass up on the tape of Fairchild. Holding into it. Nice move. That puck wobbling around in front. Cleared out of there by Holy Family. Up the ice it goes. Here's Fetchko. Over and off the tape. Fetchko was trying to find his man. Pinonimi and now Fetchko again. Holding on to it again. Jorgensen battling along the boards. Kicked in by Redden and now out for the Trojans. Here they come into the zone. That attack is quickly thwarted away here by Holy Family. Long pass just missed. Won't be icing though as Fraga had to make the save off the glove of Jorgensen. Now Wayzata will slow things down. Mani with the pass over to North. North, entry on the right wing side. Good defensive play again by Redden. And to the boards it goes. Rinzel looking up ice. Picked off by Holy Family. Redden into the zone. Holding on to it. Shoots. Glove save. But bouncing to the corner. 2:27 to go in overtime. Schugel will slow things down for the Fire as they look to move up ice. Look at the speed from Schugel on the left side. Here he comes. Schugel still holding on to it. Now got tied up with a Wayzata defender. But this one intercepted. Holding on to it again is Schugel. Hits, shoots, glove save. What a stop from Fraga. The tensions are high here in overtime. Take us through that play, Pete
man,
Wagner.
Harrington. First you have Sawyer Schugel, who wants to absolutely be the hero here. Pulls it back, whoops, gets upended there, but then the puck lays free. Fraga doesn't track that till the last second, extends the left pad, gets the glove, and the glove save it a beauty.
Sure was a beauty. Off the draw, this one will go back for the Trojans. Looking to break it out. 2 minutes now left in overtime. This one will be an icing against Wayzata. We'll have Elk River, Cloquet, Esco, Carleton coming up next after this. But we may be a little bit delayed because of this overtime period. Scheduled for 2:30. It's 2:10 right now. So we might have a little bit of a later start. Keep you posted on that one. Pinonimi wins it back to the point. Shot from the point, deflects off a stick and out of play. The goaltender, Frega, getting the stick there and steering it up into the netting. But look at this play. You can see Charchenko was the one who got the shot off. And a good save there from the goaltender. Shots on goal almost even. 33 for Wayzata, 32 for Holy Family. Off the draw, Trojans win it. Hang on. We're going to do this draw again. So it'll come back into the Wayzata end. A minute 54 now to go in overtime. Pinonimi again on the draws. Jorgensen got tossed. But Wayzata able to win it. Trojans looking to move it up ice. This one kicked through center and taken here by Matthews. They stay on side. Matthews tripped up on the play. Wayzata fans want a trip. Not going to get one. At the point it comes. Move down low. As Tomzik trying to control the offense here at the point. Now it comes through center. This one stayed in the zone, so Wayzata able to hold it. But now taken here by Charchenko. A minute 24 remains in overtime. Matthews trying to cut inside. Matthews got his pocket picked. Holy Family come the other way. Man down for Holy Family as it looked like Jorgensen got bumped off the puck. Look at this moves. Matthews trying to connect up the left wing. Lutke couldn't stay on side. So a whistle with a minute 7 to go. See how this play develops. Really nice move from Joel Matthews. But as you can see, trying to find a Lutke, just a little bit too antsy. So offsides is the call. On the draw, Trojans win it over Fairchild as they enter the zone. Holding on to it. Here's a shot over the top. Good try there. Kept in by Tomzik. Now it goes to the corner. It'll be kept in here by Bergsland. Down to the corner. Under a minute now. 47 to go in overtime. Down around to the other end it comes. Kimlinger back up to the point. Here's Tomzik. That shot redirected and bouncing to the corner. Tomzik able to pinch and keep it, but quickly leveled. Here they come the other way. Sawyer Schugel over, and that pass broken up. 25 now to go in overtime. Puck comes through center. It'll be controlled and bounced off the glass. Holy Family trying to dig it out here. Schugel will play it to his own corner. It'll be hustled after quickly here by Ganas. And now up the boards. 8 seconds to go. Holy Family just trying to shove this to the corner and kill the rest of it off. 3 seconds to go. And a quick shot into the glove. And that'll do it. We have a tie here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center as the Holy Family Fire and Wayzata Trojans will end this game in a tie. Holy Family again coming back 3 times. 2-0, 3-1, and 4-2 to get this game even at 4 apiece. But that's how we're going to end things here at the St. Louis Park Rec Center. So we'll have another good game here coming up for you. Cloquet, Esco Carlton, and Elk River. That's scheduled to start at 2:30, but we'll probably have a little bit of a delay there because of the previous game here. And we hope you can join us for that one as well. So final score here, Wayzata 4, Holy Family 4. Thanks for joining us here. I'm Matt Harrington for Sydney Henches on camera saying so long from the St. Louis Park Rec Center.